As the world keeps spinning and times keep changing, we learn more and more about childhood education. Research shows that joy, collaboration, and student choice are super important in preparing us for the real world. However, these things don't come naturally to us. We must be taught these things, just like how we're taught to read, multiply, and add. We have an advisory class that we go to every day. In this class, we're taught these skills, and we work on year-long projects. These projects are designed to address needs in the community. Now my friends are going to tell you what they have been working on here at ALA.
All schools are different, and at our school, we do not have organized sports. So that's why we have the Blue Zones advisory. It helps so we could have like soccer tournaments, a football tournament, or a basketball tournament. So the main thing that we were focused on last year was to make like a slideshow or to like record a video so we could present it. So we developed like how we want the room to look, and then we presented it to the people that were gonna give us the $5,000 check. And then our hard work paid off because we won that check that's behind me.
Last year, unfortunately, a school in our district had to close, so we got the opportunity to welcome those kids into our campus. We have advisories, and so one that we have is ALA ambassadors. So we were tasked with getting to make different types of activities to do to welcome those kids so that they could feel safe and comfortable with the kids who would surround them for the next 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year, however long they were staying. And so then you would get to know the people that you're going to be with for the next few years and feel comfortable with them. We made sure that all of the activities were inclusive for everyone, physically or mentally or academically, so that everyone could do it and everyone could have fun. This project had a very clear goal of what we wanted to do and what we wanted to be able to achieve, but you also have other advisories who have to look at like the bigger picture and think outside of the box and be more creative.
Last year I was in the YouTubers advisory, which is filmmaking and production. Me and my teacher were brainstorming. We noticed that the majority of our students were Hispanic. So we decided to do a field trip on Hispanic culture, and we decided to go to the Gran Plaza, which is a Hispanic business, Central Mall too, and we decided to do this video so we can show our community and celebrate the Hispanic culture that we have. Our advisory teacher already had experience in filmmaking and production and marketing. So not all teachers have to have some experience in an advisory so they can have that topic. It can be something new, or they could already have the experience based on for your advisory.
I joined the Stop and Motion Advisory last year with Miss Reed. This was also Miss Reed's first time working with stop motion, but she helped us and guided us to work as a community together and overcome all the obstacles. We had many different jobs, like there was clickers, people who moved the objects, editors, and the lighting was a big problem sometimes, but we worked together to overcome that. I had such a great experience last year that I decided to do the same advisory this year.
I also decided to stay in the same advisory I was in last year because it was a lot of fun. I had a really great time in it, and it really taught me how to work and problem solve. In my advisory, we're mainly focused on composing music on certain softwares like Soundtrap and Noteflight to make new pieces as a group or as an individual. But one thing that we all come across is issues, but we face them together with our teachers, with our friends, with new people that we haven't even met. And if you listen closely, in the background, you can hear a song that was composed by one of our students in the Music and More advisory. Personally, I love music. It's helped me a lot, and it just holds a special place in my heart. I've been in band for roughly almost 3 years, and even though our advisory mainly focuses on music, other advisories bond with coding, theater, and even cooking.
In our culinary advisory, we have lots of fun learning recipes and the utensils that we had to use to make the recipe. And we love using research to also look at people's cultures, like how they use the ingredients that they have in their area to make the food that they got. It's really interesting how we look up their traditions and how the food goes into like their cultures, religion, and like parties and stuff like that, like Christmas and Easter. And it's really interesting how we can look all that stuff up and put it into a slide that we use and make it into posters. What we learned here will really help us with exploring new stuff in a high school setting. And maybe if we want to, in the future, we will actually become really good cooks and maybe become famous, you never know. But this is a really good step to becoming that.
We live in an amazing time where discoveries and inventions are made every day. I believe ALA is preparing me for whatever path I choose, even if it's a new path that doesn't exist today.